Okay, so it's another one of my videos. Oh dear. Yeah, I decided to do another one despite the last one being great. Been on a bit too long. So, yeah, we bought a Vario. We bought a Mercedes Vario, just like everyone else seems to have done. You can not tune into YouTube these days without seeing somebody's bought a camper or a camper conversion. And they buy these Varios, strip them all out and rebuild them into quite a substantial, nice camper. I've always liked Varios since I was a car mechanic many years ago in a previous life. I'm talking 20, 30 years ago here. I used to work on Land Rovers many years ago. I've always liked the Vario because they're tough. It's a big old lump. And with lockdown and whatever, other people started turning them into campers. And I thought, well, let's have a go. I'll do one too, because it's something I've always wanted to do. It's happening for me. So let's go have a look at it, shall we? I picked it up just the other day. This is raw. How I bought it. I knew what I was buying. And as you can see, my empty garage, I sold my lovely motorcycle just to be able to pay for that. So, yeah, let's go and have a look, shall we? Now, everyone who buys these trucks, they seem to strip them out, rebuild them, as I said. Do a lovely job, But I'm not going to do that because you've seen all that before. Everyone does the same sort of thing. I'm not going to join on that bandwagon. This is saying, looking at what I'm doing out there. So on this lovely rainy day, let's go and see what I bought. Excuse the mess. I'll just walk through bits of my garden. There's all sorts of stuff here, and we'll show you what we have. Here it is then. We've got a lump Mercedes 614D. It's a long base minibus, and hopefully I'll show you a quick look around it, just what we've got here. I've named it, as we name these things, I've named it Rusty, because it's rusty and it needs a few bits doing to it. So if I show you down the sides, they all go in the same places. I know this. If we look down the sides of the beast, it's the usual seal work things doing there. You can get these panels, so I'll have a go of it. I'm not a stranger to welding or body work, so I'll have a go. But look at what we've got. Nice chrome covers. We've got some nice windows, blacked out windows down the side. I'll try and get the whole thing in so we can see it a bit better. Let's go back a little bit. She's a substantial thing, and be under no illusion, these are trucks. This is not a van. These aren't like your nice little 2.5 litre van. This is a truck, 4.2 litre turbo diesel. It's a slow revving engine, and they're pretty big old lump in there. I can't really see, I'm in the shade down this side, but this side's gone as well. You can see down there, come a little bit closer to that. You can see these seals are gone here. Don't be too afraid of that, because it's all repairable. There's a few little bits that some concern. This door isn't great. I'm not going to zoom in on that. We'll try and fix that if we can. But overall, it's in good nick. Now, why did I buy this one? They're getting more and more rare, these trucks these days. Let's take a look inside, and maybe you'll understand why. Quick look at my dashboard. It's that lovely, what's that called? This stuff. Oh, it's plastic. That's it. That's what it's called. It's called plastic. Wood effect. But standard, Vario dash. They're quite basic. If you've not driven one before, they're actually quite nice to drive. Actually, there's not a bad little driving position. It drives like a boat, like a bus, and yeah, they're not entirely unpleasant things. Again, needs a bit of work. I noticed yesterday my heater doesn't work. I'll be fixing that today. It's a lovely rainy day. Up here we've got an overhead bit of storage here, but look at this. I might turn some lights on in here. Bear with me a second. Look in the back here. This used to be a Golf VIP coach. It's been fitted out with 6 rather nice leather Mercedes seats in here with some tables. So the light's not very great. It's got darkened windows, but if you get a good look at it, you can see all the overheads in here. It's got some sound system in here. That doesn't work. It's got a bit of storage. It's actually got a bed area at the back. I know we've gone black there. If I go to look at the front, you can see it's been quite well fitted out. Let's take a seat here for a second, oof, so we can see it better. It's been quite well fitted out. It's got air conditioning. It's got the Eberspacher. Doesn't work. Air conditioning does work, but it's a cold day and it's blowing cold air, which is kind of what I expect. So may have to recharge that. It's all fitted out with nice panelling, nice wood. It's been nicely done. It's a little bit dated now, but for that reason, I'm not going to rip this out. This video and these set of videos, if I do them, because I'm useless at this, I'm not going to rip this interior out. You gasped in surprise there, because why? everyone seems to do it. They rip the thing to pieces and then start rebuilding it, which is a lot of work. But I've got overheads, I've got overhead storage, I've got some seats, I've got a nice little table and chairs there, and there's a lot of work to do, don't get me wrong. But if I get this thing shipshape and MOT'd, as it needs an MOT, it's going to be a nice day van. You know, I can put a camping stove on some of this and we can go out for days on it. I'll make the area behind me, which is in darkness, and all you see is blackness because of the camera work, my terrible camera work. I'll make that into a bed area, you know, and we can kind of use it as a weekend van. And gradually over time, as I get used to this truck, I will convert it and I will put the toilet and the shower and all the hot water systems in. But for now, it's not that bad, is it? We could use it, and that's the reason I bought it. So this set of videos, should I do them, is not about converting it into a camper, although there'll be some bits of that. It's about what others seem to not demonstrate, is how to weld them up and how to maintain them, and other bits and pieces you might want to be aware of on your Vario. You know, we're going to service it, we're going to change the oil, we're going to change the filters, the fuel filters, we're going to make sure everything's reliable on this truck. These are incredibly reliable motors, and I'm going to hopefully show you just how to do that, how to keep them in good condition so that they'll look after you when you're in the middle of nowhere.